and welcome to the official YouTube channel for Santa J Claus. Be sure to subscribe for new content and comment below to introduce yourself. May the magic of Christmas brighten your days all year long.
Well, hello there, my friends. Hello there to all of you joining in. Welcome, welcome. Today is time for the Art Livestreamy. A wonderful time to be able to celebrate art and creativity and be able to practice those things that we enjoy that maybe we want to improve upon as well. My friends, I wish you all good things. Christmas is almost here. I'm getting so very excited. To all of those joining in there, hello there, my friends, and welcome. And join in all of the fun. If you want to watch along as I'm painting today, well, you can follow along on the Tubi of the Ubi, my friends, the Ubi Tubi. Welcome, welcome. I want a pink iPad. I'll see what I can do. My friend Marley has joined in as well. Hello there and welcome. Denise has joined in. Tyrone has joined in. Welcome. Liz has joined in as well. Hello there, my friends, and welcome. Who do we have here? Sebastian is here. Everett is here. Wonderful. Leslie is here. Bethany, our wonderful moderator, is here as well. Mackenzie has joined in. Andrew has joined in. Today's art subject is a wonderful thing, a wonderful story, a wonderful message as well, one that I truly love. I'm painting today the Grinch. And as you can tell, I made sure to put on my green today. Wishing you all good things. I hope that you truly enjoy today as well. Everett, I see you there. Best wishes to you. Daniel, hello there, my friend. Happy Friday to you. Well, happy Friday to you as well, if that is where you are out in the world. Hello there. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Marley, a wonderful question. My very favorite Christmas movie is It's a Wonderful Life. A wonderful film, a wonderful message as well. Now today is all about the Grinch, a wonderful thing. I'm going to be, if you can spot it when I point the camera over to the art, you'll be able to spot the Grinch sitting there. It is based on a poster that they made on the animated film. Not the first one, but the second one. And then we also have Mr. Max as well. Now the Grinch, my goodness, always so very grumpy. And Max always very helpful and very smart indeed. His canine companion as well. I hope that you all enjoy today. It will be quite fun. The message of the Grinch, my friends, truly one that I truly feel with all of my heart that is a message to be shared to the world. That not all is lost. Not all hope is gone. Do you have that family member, that friend that is always grumpy, that is always so very grumpy? And oftentimes when individuals are this way, people are treated in this way as well. They are treated to be grumpy and they learn to be extra grumpy and then they get set in their ways, but not all hope is gone. Oftentimes it takes an individual kind enough to be able to show kindness even to those that are grumpy. We learned this with the little Cindy Lou Who. She was kind to the Grinch. She saw the Grinch and showed kindness and caring and compassion. And the Grinch, in the end, his heart grew much larger, my friends, to be able to enjoy all that the Christmas season, the holidays, the Whoville jubilation, whatever it might be, my friends, he was able to celebrate each other, the kindness, the community, all of the festivities as well. What a wonderful message, my friends. If you are the grumpy one, not all is lost. For starters, you're here, my friend, and I wish you all good things. And if you have those friends, family that are a little grumpy, make sure that you're being extra kind, my friends. You might notice a very, very big difference. Hello there, my friends, and welcome. I'm saying hello to all of you. Hello there, Lydia has joined in. Izzy has joined in. Luke has joined in. Matthew has joined in. Hello there, my friends, and welcome. Leonard, hello there. I see you there. Best wishes to you. Wonderful. Well, to all of those joining in, I hope that you will watch along on the YouTube as I begin to paint, ink and paint and draw and all sorts of wonderful things. Miss Bethany, how are you doing today? I hope all is well. I hope that you're staying out of trouble and also doing all sorts of wonderful painting. Our wonderful moderator, Bethany, is a gifted oil painter. I hope that you will follow along and see all of the things that she's doing. She's been creating some wonderful tutorials for all of us to enjoy and learn from, a very important thing. The holiday wooby wutty. Wonderful. Nicely done, Andrew. Nicely done. Melissa, hello there and welcome. Welcome, welcome. Now, if you are on the Tiki-Talkie and that you are joining over on the YouTube, I hope that in the comments you'll let me know, hello there, Santa. I'm here from the Tiki-Talkie. It is always wonderful to see all of you hopping back and forth, a wonderful thing. Well, we are going to begin. You can see here on the art, I've gone through and penciled it in. As I said before, this is based on a poster that was created for the film. I thought it was a wonderful one because it included the Grinch in his wonderful red hat. I think he stole the design from me. A wonderful thing. And we have the Grinch and Max sitting on a wonderful red chair. The red and the green, very dominant colors, and celebrating the Christmas season. We shall begin, and I will try my very best, my friends. I certainly will try my very best to do a wonderful job. But I'm wishing you good things, and as I always say, it does not need to be perfect. It is all about the experience of trying and learning and developing skills and enjoying the art within our lives. What a wonderful gift, my friends. Hello there, Santa. I'm from the Tiki-Talkie. Alan has joined in. Well, hello there, my friend, and welcome. Hello there from the Tiki-Talkie. Hello, Sonic the Hedgehog. I see you there, my friend. Hello there, and welcome, welcome. Hello there, Miss Candy. I see you there. Best wishes to you. Well, as you can see, as I said before, I have drawn this in a pencil. And I've done a couple of the videos where we have sketched the pencil out, where we've started with the blank paper. But oftentimes it takes so very long to go through the whole process. I'm starting already with the sketch done. Now we're going to go through and ink it. And I'm using the zebra brush pen. This is the extra fine tip. You can see the very tip of it, my friends. It's very teeny tiny. This gives us a very thin line as well. But it is a brush pen. And what does it mean? Well, the brush pen means that when you push and you add a little extra pressure, the brush tip will fan out. I can show you in a normal brush as well. You can see the brush tip is quite at a point. And the moment that I start to press on it, what happens? Do you see the tip of the brush is fanning out? Well, this is a very important thing with a paintbrush as well. We have all sorts of wonderful effects that we can do with this. Well, the same thing is happening on a very tiny, tiny scale on the tip of the ink pen as well. And I remind all of you, you can use all sorts of wonderful ink pens, but you want to make sure that it is permanent ink so that when we are putting watercolor over the top, that it does not wash away all of the colors. Hello there from the Netherlands. I see you there. Best wishes. Sam has joined in as well. Welcome, welcome there, my friends. To all of those tapping along on the screen. We've already reached over 4,000 likes on the live streaming. What a wonderful thing. Hello there, my friends. Chantel has joined in from the Tiki. Hello there, the Tiki-Talkie. Wonderful to see you. We're going to begin. I was thinking about what I should be starting with, and I'm going to go through here very lightly. I just took this pen right out of the package. This is a very special pen, the zebra brush pen. It comes all the way from Japan. And when you first get them, the point is very, very fine. You can see the point on this one, how very fine, and I'm being very light about it. But do you see how fluffy we're able to make it? Do you see all of the fluffiness? Isn't it a wonderful thing? We're going to go through here and I'm outlining. I could go through and put it in a straight line. But if I put in a straight line, what would happen? Well, it would give the appearance that the fur, my friends, on the hat was very smooth. It was not very plush and furry and soft. So instead of a straight line across here, what are we doing? Well, we're doing little lines, the little hairs of the hat. And now I'm coming through here as well, and just a little bit, ever so much, we're adding in a little bit more of a layer around the edge as well. What does this do? Well, it just gives us texture. When we paint it, it will all make sense as well. What a wonderful, wonderful thing. It looks like a very comfy hat. I think it's quite interesting because what do we see in the story of the Grinch? Well, he has made my suit. He has made a version of my suit to steal Christmas and have everyone thinking that it was me. My goodness. Well, I think this hat here, my friends, it looks a little too nice for the Grinch's work. Maybe this is a hat that he took from one of the Who's. There we are. Look how wonderfully furry it looks. We're going to go to the little pom-pom as well. And the same idea. We're going to be going around. And giving all of the little textures of the fur. Wonderful. Now on all of the little parts here that could have a little extra shadow in it, we can go through, my friends. And we can add just a little bit more. We can also, remember, push down a little bit more on the brush pen, and it will give us an even stronger, darker, thicker line. So here I'm adding just a little bit more of a shadow along the edge, and even more right on the edge there where it might meet. There it is. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. And here I'm going through now, and I'm inking out the top of the hat. And on this one here now, you'll notice, my friends, that I'm going with a more straighter line, because this one does not have the texture that the fur has. We want to show that it is quite different. And we'll put some thicker lines in here, and there. It will all make sense when we start to add the color to it as well. It will be a wonderful thing. All in here as well. There we are. Now I'm going to go through the next thing, and I'm going to be penciling in the large chair that the Grinch is sitting in. And on this one here, I'm also being quite smooth in what I'm doing. Here's the little armrest as well. And also, my friends, this is an opportunity to ask any questions that you might have. I'm always trying to be able to answer your questions. I see them in the comments and in your letters as well. Well, the Livestreamy, what a wonderful thing to be able to receive an answer to your question immediately, my friends. What a wonderful thing. My cousins are watching. Can you say hello to Mary in Flint? Well, hello there, my friends, and welcome. We think you're cool. Well, that's very kind of you, my friends. I'm not quite sure that it is the cool that is the good one. I think it's just cold. Hello there, Santa. I hope all is well. Lacey, all is well. All is wonderful. Hello there, my friends. I was literally just watching this movie the other day. Wonderful. Wonderful indeed. Here I'm just doing a little bit of the details. This one has a sort of pillow in the background, a cushion that we will do. And the same here. We will give a little cushion, a little edge to it. And what is the rule, my friends? What is the rule? It does not need to be perfect. This is the rule. It's so very important. I've seen so many individuals, and it does not need to be art. It could be so very many different things. But I've seen so many individuals that are afraid to even try something, afraid to even begin, as they have built up an expectation of perfection from the very moment. My friends, if you are starting something new, give yourself the room to grow and improve and to practice. What a wonderful thing. The focus and the joy should be on the experience in beginning something new. A very brave and exciting thing. I hope that you're all trying new things, a very important thing. And do not be putting the pressure all upon yourself. Enjoy, and the very first pieces of art might not be the best, and this is perfectly what it should be. We are learning from our mistakes. We are learning from the things that we have done and perhaps we did not like the outcome of. We are fine-tuning the direction that we move each and every day. What a wonderful thing. But I will promise you, my friends, if you are sitting down to something new and practice it today, well, tomorrow you will be a little bit better. You might be able to focus on a new part of the thing that you're working on. And each day, day in day, you will be better and better. A wonderful thing. I was not always a very good toy maker. The very first toys that I was making, my friends, was a little spinning top. It was one of my very favorite toys. It was quite easy to make, but all of the children loved this so very much. Many, many long years ago, all of the children were so excited to receive such things. And now I look at all the requests and the wishes and the letters and all of the electronicals, as we call them. My goodness, they're very difficult to make, but we try our very best. Always, always, my friends. You're making a nice drawing, Santa. Your videos always put a smile on my face. I must thank you a lot for what you've done. Greetings from Spain, wonderful stuff. Well, my friend, I thank you truly for your kind comments. We do not need to take the time to spread kindness with our words, but when we do, it truly makes a difference. Even a simple, short, little moment of words can truly not only change lives, but also save them. I hope that we're all practicing kindness indeed. The world, as you all know, can truly use some extra kindness. Hello there, my friends. Best wishes, Santa, from, what is it, Southern California. Well, I'm going to be going on a very special trip to Southern California in a few days. I also want to take a stop in and visit. I've heard that all of the Disneys have put in their Christmas decorations, and I always try to see how they've done each year. I will be making a special trip to visit all that is going on there as well. Hello there, Santa Claus, Kennedy Weasley, and Lucy Weasley, Jason. Hello there, my friends, and welcome. Best wishes to you. Santa, has the reindeer games started? The reindeer games, Patrick. My goodness, wonderful, wonderful, and thank you for asking. The reindeer games have been completed in the first rounds. The second rounds will begin after Christmas. Now is the time for the reindeer to rest. They have worked all the way up to the reindeer games. Typically, my friends, the last week of October. They will demonstrate all of their abilities, all of their new training, all wonderful things. A very competitive thing. But we all love the reindeer games, a delightful thing. And now it's time to be able to rest. They have done all of the work, all of the training, to be in what we call the tip-top shape for Christmas deliveries. This is something that I've been trying to work on as well. A wonderful thing. Trying to be in tip-top shape, very, very important. Let's see here. Well, here we have gone through and created most of the chair. I'm going to go through and create a few of the buttons as well. I'm going to give them some buttons. And because these buttons are here, it is pulling upon the fabric of the chair. And the buttons are pulled inside. We can see all of the little wrinkles of the chair here and there. And along in here, my friends, I'm going to put in just a little bit more ink right along on the bottom there. I'm going to go through here and put in some little dots in here just to give the little cushion in the back a feel of having a different texture than the chair itself. It will also be a different color, but I think this will help add to it. Wonderful. We're getting there, my friends. We're getting there. Lacey, welcome, welcome, my friends. On my TV, I have a Christmas countdown till Christmas. I'm so excited. Wonderful. I'm currently drawing the Grinch as we speak. Lacey, I hope that you're doing a wonderful job. It is all about the experience of trying, right? Learning, a wonderful thing. Hello there, my friends, and welcome. Lottie and Chloe, I see you there. Cass and what is it, Kinley? Hello there, my friends. Best wishes to you. Lewis, I see you there in the United Kingdom. Wonderful. Charlene, I see you there. Best wishes to you. Juliana, welcome, welcome. I cannot believe you're 3 years old already. What a wonderful thing. Wonderful. Well, if you are just joining in, you can follow us along here on the YouTube. I'm right now almost about to start painting, but I'm working on the drawing right now. We're doing the Grinch, the Grinch. A wonderful thing. Well, here I'm going to go through and I'm going to start drawing the Grinch. Now here you'll notice I'm also doing the same thing that I did with the fur of the hat. But the difference is I'm making the lines just a little bit longer so that the Grinch's fur looks to be a longer fur than the hat itself. We want it to be quite different. All good, all good. And he has a little bit of a longer fur right along in here as well. So we want to make sure that it is standing out. And then we will go to his arms, and we will go to a smaller little fur here. The other thing that I'm also thinking of is the direction of the fur, how it is moving, right? Does this make sense, my friends, why we would do this? So you'll see here the direction of the fur right here is moving that way. And this one on the top of the arm is going to be moving this way. Just something to think about when you're drawing. And I'm going to darken this line right here just a little bit more, as there's going to be a little bit of shadow between this part of the arm and the arm that's behind it. I'm keeping these very, very short, but I'm not using the there we are. Wonderful. I'm noticing that I made a little mistake in my drawing as well. I have forgot to spot something here. Do you see here his arm moving across here? And I did not draw it in so that I did not ink it, but we will try our very best. His arm is coming all along in here and along in here. So what will happen is, remember, it's okay if we make mistakes. Well, certainly I will also make mistakes as well. And we just learn to figure out how to move past it. So when I go through this, my friends, what will happen is I'm going to need to figure out how that I can, when I paint it, start to paint out the chair that is going through the arm. Do you see what happened here? But in the end, it will all work out, I promise. We will all make it work. And we're going to go here with some of the longer hair. And again, we're thinking about the direction of the fur. And we can also put in little fur here and there. I'm going to darken this up right in this spot here. And right in here as well. We do not need to do a whole lot along in here, but just a little bit. Wonderful. I remember one year during Christmas that I drew the Grinch exactly 10 times and counting. Nicely done. Nicely done. Santa, where did you find your really cool hair dryer? Well, the wonderful thing when you are working, my office is right next to the workshop. All I have to do, my friends, is call in and say, I need a hair dryer. Make me something that will work. This is to dry the paint. Well, there, it did not take very long, my friends, and the elves brought back something that certainly looks like something that the elves would enjoy. A wonderful thing. Well, here we're going to continue working. I'm going to start also working on Max the dog. All wonderful, all wonderful. Now you cannot see it, but I'm also, when I'm drawing this, I'm looking at a picture as well. We would call this, my friends, a reference photo. Now certainly, if you can draw the Grinch without looking at anything, what a wonderful thing. But also, completely normal, my friends, if you need to look at something, especially if you want to get it quite right. And it took me going back and forth with the reference photo when I spotted that I had forgot to draw in his arm in one spot. Now Max has a wonderful, look at his wonderful hair right up in the top. What a wonderful thing. We're going to give him his little eyebrows as well. Very small little movements here. Wonderful. We're getting there. Almost time, my friends, to be able to go through and paint. Wonderful, wonderful. We're getting there. There we are, my friends. For some reason, I have Jailhouse Rock stuck in my head. Elvis Presley. Patrick! Elvis did a few Christmas songs. One of them you were able to see in the film Christmas Chronicles. Santa Claus is back in town. A wonderfully fun song. We're getting there. We have just these little moments here. Here we're using very straight lines, very smooth for the dog's tongue. I'm going to go through just in the bottom and give a little shadow in there. And we're going to give him some teeth as well. You'll see that I'm thickening up the line right underneath the chin, because it would have a little bit of shadow underneath there as well. We will paint shadow as well, but it's also quite nice to use the ink as well. Hello there, Santa. Where is Mariah Carey? Well, Mariah has been preparing, my friends. Look at the little heart. How wonderful. Mariah has been preparing for a Christmas tour of her music. Santa, I was good. Are you going to? A wonderful thing, my friend. Well, Star, I will send you all my best wishes. I cannot wait for you to see what I've been working on for you. Hello there, Donald. Best wishes to you as well. Well, here, let us finish up Max right here. We'll give him his nose. And then we will do his eyes as well. I'm going to thicken up just the top of his eyes, just slightly. Right in the top. There we are. And his eyes, how wonderful. And now we move on to the Grinch. My goodness. Such a very grumpy face. He's so very grumpy. Why is he so very grumpy? Well, they have gone through and explained it quite a few times, why he would be so very grumpy. My goodness, so grumpy. We're going to give him his very big eyebrows. Look at his grumpy eyebrows, my goodness. What do you think, my friends? So very grumpy. I'm going to go through and switch to a thicker line, a tip on the brush pen. We're going to go through here and just add in just a little bit of a darker line where we might be able to see some shadows. Can you see how his arm is somewhat blending in now? Do you see how that's happening? Oftentimes this is all about layers. There we are, there we are. What do you think? Are we getting there? I'm going to go through now and just outline just a little hint of what we have here on the outline of it. Wonderful. I think that we're almost ready to paint. What I'm going to do now, my friends, is we're going to erase some of the pencil that's underneath all of the ink. If you're wanting to watch along as I paint this piece in watercolor, well, join in on the YouTubing. When you join in, let me know that you are here from the Tiki Talkie, my friends, in the comments so that I can see you. Hey Santa, we can't see your painting. All of this work, and you did not even spot it, my goodness. Well, here you are. You can see it now. Hello there, my friends, from Florida. Wonderful. We can't see it, but I bet it's amazing, like always. Well, welcome, welcome, my friends. Patrick, hello there. For some reason, oh, wonderful. Very good. Thanks for showing us. Wonderful. Well, here we're going to use a kneaded eraser. Do you see the kneaded eraser? This is going to take all of the pencil that's there. Wonderful. I'm going to go through with our fine tip, our super fine tip, and just do a little bit more fur here for Max. And let's give some shadow on his collar as well. He does not need much. His hair is very short, but we'll give him a little bit. We do not want him to get cold. We are ready to paint, my friends, ready to paint. There we go, that's better. Wonderful. Santa Claus, I greet you from Acapulco, Mexico. Wonderful. I just went through a very horrible storm. Well, I'm so very happy that you're well, my friend. That you're all safe. A wonderful thing. Now I'm going to go through and paint just a little bit of water along our background. This is going to help, my friends, in having the paint be a little bit more consistent. We're not going into the other areas where it might have other colors. This whole background we're going to do green. And it will contrast with the red chair. Turning the Grinch upside down. Now when Miss Bethany is painting large oil painting, she might not always be able to just spin around the painting, but with these little watercolor paintings, we can certainly move them around to make it as easy as we can to paint it. There we are. Now we're going to go through and paint our green. I'm going to do a very bright green. And here we go, the first of the colors, my friends. The first of the colors. And the wonderful thing about all of the water that we put on the page is that it will have everything moving around nice and smooth. Now, one of the things that I notice as well is that there's a little bit of a darker color tone along the edges. Now, while all of this is wet, we're going to go through here and paint just a little bit of the darker tones as well along the edges. Do you see the other color coming in? And did you spot where I forgot a little spot? Did you spot it? Right here in the bottom. And I'm going to go through even more with a little bit of dark because I like the look of it. And just give us a dark edge to it. This will be right where all of our tape will be peeled off. But I think it would be nice to have a little green edge to it, a little border as well. And while all of that paint is still a little bit wet, it will still blend quite well. You see how it's all blending, my friends? Wonderful. This is where I say blow dryer. This is your daily reminder that Christmas is in 45 days. Patrick, wonderful, wonderful. We have 7 weekends left. Greetings from Maine. We saw our first snowfall this year. There were quite a few people that had early snow. Hello, Jackie and Anthony. Best wishes to you. Melissa, hello there. Welcome. I remember seeing all of the funny commercials right before the version of the Grinch came out. So nostalgic. Wonderful. Very good. The next color that I'm going to start working on, my friends, is the red. Red, red, red of the chair. There's a lot of reds in it, so we're going to do our very best. I'm going to put just a bottom layer of red on all of the red parts. There's quite a few highlights in the what looks to be a leather chair. So the very first color we're going to do is going to be quite light. I'm going to turn it around, as it will be a little easier to be able to do. And I have just spotted another spot that I have forgot. Do you see the little green right here that I missed? But this is okay, we will fix it. I hope that everyone is getting excited for Christmas. What a wonderful time. If you spotted it, I put in the red paint into the pom-pom, just a little too much. Wonderful. Blow dryer. Thomas, hello there, my friend. Max, isn't Max wonderful? Alex and Ruby, we're extremely excited for Christmas because we're going on a cruise after Christmas. How delightful. I hope that you have a wonderful time. Who might else come back on Thanksgiving? Well, oftentimes it is up to the schedule of the elves. They're all determining when they're going to be making their trips. I will say oftentimes it is triggered by the moment that you are beginning to decorate for Christmas. I know quite a few elves that love to show up when the Christmas tree is being decorated. Always a wonderful tradition. Hello there, my friends. Welcome. Jaden, I see you there. Best wishes to you. Hello and welcome. We have reached 13,000 likes on the live streaming. What a wonderful thing. Now we're going to go through, now that we have dried things out, I'm going to go through and add now even another layer of paint, another layer of the red. It all depends. So there's going to be a little red in here and a little red in here. As you can see, my friends, it's a little bit dark. So we can certainly fix it. We can always go back as best we can. The other thing with the watercolor, you always must remember that the watercolor will certainly lighten as it dries. So you don't want to be too nervous if something appears to be very, very dark at first, because it might lighten quite a bit when you paint it and when it dries. I'm going to go through and darken it up another step, but let's blow dry this one. Wonderful. So we're going to go through here and through here as well. We're getting there, my friends. Slowly but surely. How's Mrs. Claus? Well, Mrs. Claus is doing quite well. She has all sorts of her own preparations for Christmas that she's in the middle of as well. What is your favorite painting of yours? What is the... Patrick? Do you mean what is the favorite painting that I have painted, or what is the favorite painting that I have of others? I have lots of favorites. Don't worry, they will come back to after your Thanksgiving. Certainly, certainly, my friend. There are no worries, especially not at Christmas. Now I've gone through and created even more of a darker red, just to give us a little bit more of the texture in the red chair. And we will also be adding even more shadows as well. And we will be adding some highlights as well. There's still lots to do. I think this painting is taking maybe a little longer than maybe some of them in the past, but this is okay. And blow dryer. I'm going to go through and I'm going to mix in just a little bit of a different color red. It's going to be a red and an orange. Just a slightly different color. Just to give us a difference on the cushion right here. We want the cushion to appear to be just a little different. The other color too, my friends, is we're going to go with a very, very, very bright red. We will go in through here and make sure that the Grinch's hat is quite bright. Now, next on the list, let's paint the Grinch. Hello there, my friend. Santa, can you say hello? Hello there, my friends. Best wishes to you. Crazy Critter, I hear that your Santa Christmas tree has been put up. Nicely done. Holly, I see you. Andrew, I see you. To all of those tapping along on the screen. My goodness, almost at 15,000 likes on the live stream. What a wonderful thing. We're going to go through now and get the Grinch painted. We're going to start with some of the same colors that we have in the background, but we're going to intensify the green. You see what I have done here? I painted Max green. The other thing that is wonderful, my friends, about art is it's certainly something that would make a wonderful gift. If you've ever been wondering what you could possibly give someone for Christmas, well, something that you have created would be a wonderful choice. I know oftentimes I will receive a wish list, a letter for Christmas, and I'm always so very excited when it has a little drawing inside. It's a little Christmas present even for me. My goodness, my friends, I keep hearing a rumbly in my tummy. I'm thinking that I'm needing a cookie. To all of those that are watching on the Tiki-Talkie, I'm in the middle of painting. Painting the Grinch and Mr. Max as well. Let's dry this one out and then add some more to it. Hello there, my friends. Do I see you there? Best wishes. Wonder what do you want for Christmas? My friends, my Christmas wishes are always the same. I truly wish that the world was a peaceful place. This is always my wish. I always wish that all children, my friends, can truly feel loved, and that all children have grown-ups that advocate for their needs. This is also very important. So here we have gone through and I have now added in just a little bit of a darker green. And so we will add the darker green in a couple places. Like back behind here is going to be much darker. Also along in here it will be much darker. And then once we have this one, my friends, well then we can go through and add in with the green just a little bit more of a texture. And this is not the first one that we will do, or the last one we will do. We will go through and enjoy. Here we're going to go through and add much more green along in here, darkening it up. And you will start to see that it begins to take shape. It's truly such a wonderful thing to spot when it's happening. You see the differences in the colors, my friends? Now I'm going to go through and add even darker. Let us blow dry the Grinch. Here we go. I've gone through and mixed an even darker green. And now we're going to go through here and just the very darkest of spots and put it in. Just in the very darkest of spots. I think we're getting there, my friends. Wonderful. Are the Miser brothers on their very best behavior, or are they still fighting again? What a wonderful story, the Miser brothers. My goodness, always being grumpy and cranky with each other. Hi, Santa, how's it going? I'm doing quite well, my friend. I'm so very excited for Christmas. It's been a wonderful thing. Now, something that I have noticed too, my friends, I'm going to put in just a little bit of a highlight. And I'm going to do this with green and yellow. Just a few little spots here and there. It brightens it up. Do you see how it brightened it up in the spots? Wonderful. Now we're going to do Max. We can't leave Max out. And before I forget, I'm going to go through with a very bright red. We're going to paint Max's collar. Max's collar is quite red. I'm using the very tip of the paintbrush on this one. Almost so that it feels like I'm drawing with a pen. But if I push too hard, it will definitely go down into it. I'm also noticing that Max has a very dark lip along here. There we are. And blow dryer. Now Max has quite an orange color with some red in it as well. I'm going to go through, and Max also has some brown in him as well, and just like the Grinch, he has different colors, different layers of colors. So we will do layers from Max as well. And blow dryer. I'm going to go through and brighten up the orange. I'm going to highlight some of the places with the orange as well. And blow dryer. I'm going to go through and darken it up and go from an orange, and we're going to add in just a little bit of brown. We'll give Max his brown ears. Always wonderful. And his hair appears brown as well. I'm going to go in here and soften this one up just a little bit. There we are. And blow dryer. Now we're going to also do some shadowing, but I'm going to do the shadowing in purple and in blue. So I will show you the blue I'm going to do a shadow in. We want to be quite light and quite watery. And it's going to be in the fur right here. Just to create some of the shadow in the fur. We'll give it a little bit of shadow in the eyes as well. And then next I'm going to go through and mix the purple and the blue, as so many of you have seen me do, to create a shadowy color. Wonderful. We're going to make sure everything is blow dried, ready to go. Best wishes to you, Santa. Your area is always amazing. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Delightful is here, a wonderful moderator as well. Wonderful. So I'm going to go through here now with the purple. We'll do a little bit of the purple just along in the edge here. But we can also use the purple in all of these shadow spots. Also along in here. Whoop, and the nose, we need to also color his nose. I forgot to do this. And I have spotted also a little spot here, where we need a little darker brown. Hello there, my friends. Best wishes to each of you. I'm painting the Grinch today. Painting the Grinch. My goodness. And blow dryer. I'm going to go through and do a little highlight and a couple little spots. We're going to do this in a few spots here, my friends. What do you think, my friends? I'm going to go through and just put a little spot. I think we're there, my friends. I'm so very happy that you were able to join today. Let me go through and put in a little signature here. We'll put it right there. Santa. Wonderful. There we are. We have done it. Let's do the tape peel. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Awesome job, well done. Thank you very much. Absolutely adorable, Bethany. I thank you, my friend. I thank you for all of your wonderful support. Hey, Santa, do you prefer hot cocoa with a candy cane or what is the rest of the or, Thomas? I love hot cocoa. I love it with candy canes. I love it with marshmallows. I love it with whipped cream as well. There are all sorts of wonderful ways to enjoy these special Christmas treats. And if you're like me, well, I enjoy a hot cocoa all year long. there it is. We have done it. There's our piece of art completed. I hope that you enjoyed it, my friends. What a wonderful thing. To all of those over on the Tiki-Toki, this is the painting that we have completed today. I hope that you were able to stop by and see how we painted it all and put it all together. My friends, I'm so very excited that you're able to stop by and watch the painting take place. I'm sending you all of my best wishes. What a wonderful, exciting time. I hope that we're all able to find ways to spread kindness out into the world. I'm getting very excited to make all of these wonderful trips all over. A wonderful thing in delivering gifts, but also as we get closer to Christmas, it's also important for me to travel around and spreading cheer where we can as well. As I said before, I'm going to be making a very special trip to the Los Angeles of the California to stop by where they call it the Disneyland so that I can see all of the Christmas decorations. But I'm so very excited to go all around the world and for you to see what we've been working on as well. My friends, be kind, be good, stay out of trouble. And when we come to posting this video in just a few moments, I hope that you would take a moment to let me know in the comments who you would like to see me paint next. The Grinch was today. Who will be the next one of our Christmas movie characters? My friends, be kind, be good, and I thank you with all of my heart for all of your wonderful kindness towards me as well. Best wishes to you, my friends. Best